Well, I think the GB News viewers and listeners are worried that people these days appear to be better off on benefits than in work. You're talking about getting younger people into work. Let's talk about the welfare bill, Pat McFadden, because it's actually a lie, isn't it, to suggest that you are in any way cutting welfare. Welfare's going to be going up by the course of this Parliament by 70 billion quid.
So the welfare bill went up 3 times quicker in the last Parliament under the Tories than it's projected
Let's talk about Labour, though.
Under this Parliament. In terms of Labour, we have made the biggest change to universal credit for many years by passing legislation which narrows the gap between what you get for being declared unfit for work and what you get when you're fit for work. Under the Tory system that we inherited, that was a difference of double your money. So we've cut that in half by reducing that rate of extra payment for being long-term sick. And the reason we did that is because we do believe that incentives matter. So we took the system from the Tories, which was double your money. We've legislated to change that. So there is change happening in the system.
Yeah, but the Centre for Social Justice has put together a report that no doubt you'll be familiar with, which has crunched the numbers and shows that a family who is working with 3 children would have to earn £71,000 to compete with a family that isn't working but is claiming benefits. What possible incentive is there for people to work if you're actually better off on benefits?
Well, I did look at that example, and unfortunately it's a highly respected think tank, of course, but they didn't compare like with like because they allocated disability payments to the family out of work, but not to the family in work. And many disability payments stay with you whether you're in work or out. So the important thing in these comparisons is to compare like with like and not allocate extra benefits to the family out of work compared to the family in work. So
I did hear that it was challenged. I did hear that it was challenged and that the figure that everyone settled on. No. I did hear that it was challenged by the likes of the Resolution Foundation and the Joseph Rowntree, and it was accepted by all that if you did take account for that, that it would be £61,000, not 71. The point still remains. You're better off on benefits than you are working unless you earn over 61 grand in that particular setup.
But that's just, look, the universal credit system is designed to make sure you're always better in work. The previous system, people used to lose more or less pound for pound if they took up a job. There's now a taper that means you're better off on a sliding scale